Mirage got one of the highest compliments I've you know, and in terms of the mantra retreat, we're really being guys here, being a Casey guy in the 21st century. Somebody today I heard gave a really wonderful compliment to Mirage. I heard him, they said, you know, Bhaktimarga Swami, he's just like one of the guys. That deserves applause. So he's got a wonderful drama for us. Thank you all for being here. Again, stay throughout the evening, please. Drama, comedy, storytelling, kirtan. Okay? And then if you stay long enough, it'll take us right to Mangal Arti, and then there's Prashadam, and you know, the whole wonderful thing. So, thank you for being here, Mirage. Thank you all for being here. Give yourselves a big round of applause.
Thank you, Anichana Prabhu, and it was a pleasure walking with you. I'm just walking up on the stage now. The Bhagavatam has so many wonderful stories that Prabhupada has delivered to us, and one of them is the story of King Chitra Ketu. It's a very daring kind of story, and we hope that you'll like how we have unfolded it. We do have a troupe, mostly from Toronto. We got some local girls here too. We needed more time, I must admit, to put it all together. But I think that, you know, the devotional expressions will be there to your satisfaction. There are some lessons to be learned from this story, and I hope that you can pick up on them. I don't know if we'll have time to discuss it either after the performances or not, but do think about it. I hope that's very contemplative for you. So we like to, let's say, I've been here to New Vrindavan for the Festival of Inspiration many years, and we always offered our dramas for all the mothers of the universe, because it was Mother's Day weekend that we always put. We never did anything for the fathers and the guys, so let's do this in honor of all the KC guys tonight, shall we? And Srila Prabhupada. So thank you. We've just got some music playing in the background. I'm going to take my station. In the meantime, just enjoy and yeah, have a good time. And again, one more time.
Majesty, do I detect a lowness within the labyrinth of your mind? What is the cause that compels me to pay a visit to these chambers of anguish?
We cannot have children.
Children? Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Are we not straightforward? Children, ooh, what a nuisance. They sap at your life force, they demand everything, and you become their slave. Scriptures seem to both glorify and condemn them.
What you're saying is extreme and very painful.
Oh, you having anxiety attacks even before the first child slides down the birth canal?
Understand. Understand. We cannot have children.
What? Can't have? You and all your queens? No children? Do you lack a king's potency?
Are you here to cheer me or to jeer me?
Isn't it obvious? I come with new colors to see the blossoming of the day and its king. I come here to lift your spirits. It's very difficult.
Impossible.
Ah, impossible. A word in a fool's dictionary. There is no scope for those with no hope. No hope. Hee-ha! 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 In case you're wondering, I'm learning new voice lessons. It's a cross between a monkey and a donkey. Hee-ha! Toddlers love it.
I thought you didn't like children.
Oh, I do then. I was once, maybe once, very many times. Most definitely. You know, you have to like yourself. Otherwise, the writing is on the wall. Mirror, mirror, on the wall. Who's the one that's off the wall?
You're pathetic.
That's my king earring coming back. Pa-ba! Pa-ba! Pa-ba!
And that is a cross between...
A fish and a papaya. Your Majesty, you can do better than that. So you don't like my colors. Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. My assessment to this leads me to believe that we must undertake drastic measures if we hope to turn the wheel of Vishnu around. Your Majesty has failed the optimist test. Cheerfulness finds no place in a determined, self-pitied man. Even if he be a monarch. A monarch. Oh. I'm afraid I'm failing in my service to you. In my humble opinion, we should call on the magnanimity of sage Angira, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva.
Your Majesty, I can observe that your mind is disturbed. Your pale face reflects your deep anxiety. Have you not achieved your desired goal? You are praised for being a provider and protector of your citizens. Knowing histories of monarchs and their distresses, I make it a mandate to come to appease them, knowing well the pressures they endure.
Great sage, because of your penance and austerities, you know much of what is past, present, and future, about the external and internal, about the invited souls like myself. To the point, a starving man cannot be satisfied simply by greeting him with a garland of flowers. In the same way, my vast empire and immeasurable wealth mean nothing to me, for I am bereft of a man's true wealth. We have no offspring. I have my queens who could bear me unlimited domestic and royal happiness. But I don't have a son.
My blessings are with you all. I will perform an ancient sacrifice to the gods. This divine kir is their remnants. Now give it to one of your queens. She will deliver a child.
Chitra, you are the first one. This is me. Please, drink the key.
O king, you will have a son. He will be the cause of great jubilation and the cause of lamentation.
Let us now depart. Come.
Did you ever get the feeling that you're left out?
Whatever made you think that?
I just want to hide in a corner and cry. Well, I am shocked.
I need time to cool down. And so do you.
I don't want to think ill of His Majesty. I love him. I really do. So do I.
I adore him.
What are you both thinking? We just have to try harder to win His Majesty's favor.
Why did the sage not offer the sacred remnants to us as well?
I had the same plan. Well, His Majesty has his preferences. It's favoritism, I'm afraid.
Are you shedding a tear?
After all, I am human.
Really?
What do you take me for? A stone? Feel neglected.
Misunderstood.
Very hurt. Destroyed.
What's on your mind?
In my humble opinion, to destroy. What? Devastate or be devastated. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Well, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, you all look like you've been trampled upon by a cross between an elephant and a chariot. I wonder why. The baby's on his way. But I think I'm going to cry. so glad.
I've never seen the king happier.
Oh, you're so naive. We deserve a piece of that happiness.
Why is it always that krita duty? What are you going to do? You mean, what are we going to do?
Yes, we, of course. What are we going to do?
I just want his love back.
Then we will have to do the necessary. Now, no one can hear about this. We need complete confidentiality. Absolutely no one should hear of this.
I hope you're not planning something dangerous.
And what if I am?
Are you suggesting that you have a better idea?
No, of course not. I just don't want to make matters worse.
Regardless, if we want the king back, you will have to do exactly as I say.
Siempre saca el chungo, siempre lo pagáis. That's so nice, the slice of the hipocrisy you strive. Mirando el pueblo es como el que lucha Muay Thai. The fights on the wrong side. Tira hasta no lo paráis. Everybody got the prize. Take it out the ties. And afterwards you big surprise. You're born into the fight. Casi mejores ties.
Maharaj, I just love the way you knocked me to the ground.
I love it! Bravo! We're glad to see that you're really happy.
Topic of happiness. Poor thing. Wealth shall bring them happiness. Wealthy thing. Fame and power shall bring us happiness. That just leaves the middle class with the economic identity crisis. To be happy with a man, you have to understand him a lot and love him a little. To be happy with a woman, you have to love her a lot and not try to understand her at all. Some cause happiness wherever they go. Others whenever they go.
Okay, let me try. I just need a shoulder to cry on. Good thing I have to. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
One last one. Happiness is having a large, loving, caring, close-knit family in another city.
I don't believe it.
Yes, of course you don't. You are a man of morality. That's why we love you so much, Your Majesty. Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Are you proud of your crafty work? Is this something that you thought would please the gods? Do the law of action and inherent reaction have no meaning to you? Does the poison you administer to the child give you any level of contentment? No. I don't expect an answer from any of you. But let me say, this deed that you concealed behind the cloak of darkness has thrown His Majesty and the entire citizen of Surasena into an unforgivable grief. If that all matters to you, heartless witches! Gods! Gods, execute them! Execute them there on this doctor land! Hold! Yes.
You have gone too far. It is I who decides on any execution. It is I who rules. It is I who must hold a mirror to myself and say, gone too far. In all fairness, I confess on ignoring my other things. Please guide me. Peace me. I confess to being led to extremes. A monarch, being a human, is prone to make mistakes. He is fallible.
When I first came to your palace, I was prepared to impart complete wisdom, but your ears were not ready to hear. You were very absorbed in your material endeavors. Devotions were secondary. I arranged for you to have a son who would relieve your anguish. But like all things of this world, he would also be a source of grief. My dear king, we have to give some thought to the position of Atma, the self. Try to remind yourself of who you really are, whether body, mind, or soul. Not king. This is a temporary designation. Your Majesty, life is short. Take the path of wisdom. I will offer one last blessing to your son. I will revive him and have him re-enter the body. My child, meet your father and mother for one last time, for one last embrace. Come then, speak.
Mother, I have been on the path of wonder. I moved like a river, which has many twists and turns. I came to the shore and went to explore. I became an some time, I became human several times. Then I came into your life as your son. It was brief and it was wonderful. But I have had many mothers, many fathers. I was an object of your love as I was to them. Mother, please don't cry. I must move on and meet more smiles and tears along the way until this heart gets clean.
Ladies and gentlemen, many mothers, many fathers. devotees that worked very hard on this production. Thank you. They worked hard. And these are all hard-working people, and they go to work, and they come back, and they come to have another set of work, which is the rehearsals. And, well, we always have just a great time. It's real therapy, taking these plays and taking the leelas and, well, taking the page from the Shastra and putting it on the stage, from page to stage. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
I think Maharaj is a genius, materially a genius. And I hope that one day the world gets to see on great stages this kind of devotional art. It's so moving and deep and transformative. And it makes me very proud that Prabhupada's disciples have this level of artistry, both spiritually and materially. So I really want to glorify Prabhupada.